What is going on, guys? This is how to play Let It Go from the movie Frozen 1. And I'm going to say Frozen 1 because there is now, of course, a Frozen 2 out. And I will also be teaching Into the Unknown on this Andy Piano YouTube channel. And I've had a little time away from uploading tutorials to this channel because I wanted to sort of take stock and assess how best I can help you guys. And one of the things that I really wanted to offer you guys, and the thing that you've messaged me about the most, is sheet music for all the songs that I teach on this Andy Piano YouTube channel. And the best service that I have found that provides that far better than I ever could is a service called Flowkey. Flowkey is a subscription service that offers interactive sheet music synced up to video of that sheet music being played on piano. It is a phenomenal service, and for sheet music for songs, that is a solution. There is a link in the description. For Let It Go in particular, Flowkey has a beginner, an intermediate and advanced option, so you choose your level for the same song and everyone has that interactive sheet music synced up. It's a phenomenal service and a phenomenal piece of software, and if you want to learn this song to the letter for a beginner or an intermediate or an advanced player, that would be my recommendation for you. So what are we going to cover in this video? Well, what Flowkey doesn't offer anything of are lessons teaching you how to play those songs and sort of concepts behind it to help you improve. So that is what I'm going to be showing you in this lesson. We are going to be covering every section of Let It Go. I'm going to be showing you how it's played on the original, and then different options as to how we can either just play the melody or just play a melody and chords version, which is what, from the messages I've received, what most people are interested in. So let's make a start. That signature intro, which I've played already, goes like this. I'll show you how to play that exactly. We'll also cover the verses and the chorus. Let it go. How it's played on the recording and how we can add the melody, and then chords version. And also how to play that really cool bit in the middle, because it is amazing. Love that section. Okay, so the chords for that signature intro and for the verses also are an F with a perfect fifth. We would have a D flat with a perfect fifth, E flat with a perfect fifth, and then B flat with a perfect fifth as well. So that would be no major or minor for any of these, which gives that rather bleak opening. That would just repeat in the right hand. Those are the notes we have: a G, an A flat, and we're calling it A flat because we are in the key of A flat for Let It Go, okay? G, B flat, and C in a round of 3. Same notes then, but in a different order. Essentially just switching around those first two. Next part, that is an F, G, B flat, E flat, then to D flat, and the only difference on the repetition is it goes to D rather than D flat. Together, 3, 4. Ready on the D flat? To the minor, to the D flat, then it repeats. So if you're getting a little lost so far, you can either check out that Flowkey beginner lesson from the link below, and you can do that straight away. Or let me know if you want a total beginner lesson of Let It Go, and we'll do it. Request it in the comments below, give this video a like and a share, and I'm happy to do a part 2. We also have more Frozen tutorials in the link just up here. After that section, it goes to the verse, which I would just move all of that an octave down. Exactly the same thing. That would take us through the entire verse until the last three chords of the verse, where we have the F minor chord, or the F with a perfect fifth, to E flat. Heaven knows I've tried to B flat. That would be the end of the verse. F minor, E flat, and then B flat. Then we're on to the bridge, which has two chords, E flat, and then D flat. 2 bars of each. Oh, just 1 bar of each actually. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can play the melody with that as well quite easily. All the melodic notes in the right hand are from the A flat major scale. If you can play that, and we know all the chords in A flat, B flat minor, C sharp minor, D flat major, E flat major, F minor, that is what we're needing to be able to play at this level comfortably without the sheet music. If you need more help, that sheet music is in the description below, or let me know what questions you have, because I'm going to be making some courses available on this Andy Piano YouTube channel, which I'm very excited to be bringing to you. Let's get to this chorus. The first chorus just has this pattern in the right hand. Okay, I have my sustain pedal down until I've hit the next chord, and at the same time as I hit that chord, I'm lifting that sustain pedal, so it's down, it's still down because it rings out, and then I lift it off. And these are some inversions of the 4 main chords in the key of A flat major, which is A flat itself, E flat major, F minor, and D flat major. And we're playing that in the Imagine pattern. The song Imagine by John Lennon has that exact same pattern to it. It should be familiar to you if you're at this level. We could then have a go at playing the melody in the right hand. Okay, let it go, I can't hold it back anymore. That is what I would be encouraging you to work out, using the sheet music from the description below, which will be essential if you're new at this, but don't rely too much on reading the dots at any level, because we all know how this song goes, and it is much quicker and much more instinctive and a more fun learning experience to work for, working up to a level where you can find that melody because you know the major scale and you know how it goes. Towards the end of that, we would have okay, that will get us to the end of that chorus. Let's cover what I would do for verse 2 now, and then chorus 2 and the last chorus. I'll do something a bit different, but that is certainly the entry point into it. Verse 2. Okay, we then have the same 4 chords that we've done already for the verse, but I would just be hitting them in the pattern that we know it happens in the song. And the things that once controlled me can't get to me at all. Okay, the shouldn't be anything that troubles you too much, but if you have any questions about this method at all, let me know in the comments below. And if you need the sheet music to this, the link is at the top of the description to be able to get it. The bridge, also known as the pre-chorus, before the second chorus, is exactly the same. I'd be playing it exactly the same. Building up to that second chorus. So we have the melody in the right hand, which we did also work on a little bit before, but the sheet music for that is in the top of the description, which I would then choose to fill in the rest of the chords that we play with that right hand. The A flat, E flat, the F minor, or the F chord, and then the F minor. And then we can just play a root note. Kind of like we were doing keyboard as opposed to piano. Super effective, great for pop music. You'd have to know the melody first, but I just want to communicate this concept to you, because if you want to know the melody, the sheet music's in the description. If you want to know what I'm doing here, that isn't taught in any other way, and I think it's so powerful, so freeing. Love it, absolutely love it. It's really, really freeing. What I'm doing with the left hand is always just playing the root notes of the chords that is there in the right hand, and typically if I can, I'll play it on an octave, because that is a very piano-friendly technique. On keyboards, we tend to play more single notes. It really makes piano really makes it stand out and sound bigger if we can get that octave stretch in the left hand. That would get us to this fantastic middle eight section, which, to stop this tutorial going on for hours and hours, I'm going to do in the part 2, as well as more help playing the melody and more help playing the chords for the chorus in particular, for that second chorus and the final chorus in particular. So I hope you will join me for that. Please subscribe if you like more of this content, and let me know what you thought of this kind of new style of teaching piano, which I'm wanting to do more of on this channel, but I want your feedback as well. And also, if you want the sheet music to everything that I'm playing, it is in the link in the top of the description, appropriate for total beginners, intermediate players, and advanced players, because there are 3 separate versions for each of those playing standards. Fantastic to be able to offer this to you guys. I'm looking forward to doing more. I hope to see you in part 2.